Boah, Junge, Ventilator Game frisst nicht auf meine Hände. Oder? Kamera, ich will mich verarschen. The Germans eat me and wait.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. I am not gonna say the number anymore because I'm confused as fuck. Um, yeah. Today we're not having a special guest. It's just gonna be us three because this week was very great.
It was. I think we all know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly for me.
Yeah, mostly for you.
Yeah.
Totally did not go to the hospital or anything. No.
Nah, I would never.
You would never. That wouldn't happen to you. It's such a rare, definitely not happening type of occurrence.
Yeah, my leg is also totally not broken or anything.
Definitely. If Gonta says it, it must be true, so.
Yeah. So as y'all figured, we've been to the hospital. I've been to the hospital. Because I had a bit of an accident when I was on my way to work with my bike. Now I understand why Kate is afraid of bikes. But yeah, so let's just say it was very slippery and very early, and I was running a little bit late, so I was on the bike just driving, and then there was like I had to turn to the right, but the floor was very slippery, so the bike slipped away with my leg under it, and my leg kind of got caught in the wheel.
A little bit of a crash landing.
Yeah, it was very great. And someone saw me lay there and be in pain, and they called the ambulance on me, and then I got brought to the hospital. Yeah, so that was a great day, or like great morning for me. But yeah, in the meantime, where all of that was happening, what were you and Shuichi doing again?
Gonta was just feeding his bugs, as Gonta does every morning. Since Gonta wakes up really, really early usually to feed his bugs, and it usually takes 3 hours for Gonta because of how many bugs he has. So yeah, Gonta spent most of the morning feeding bugs. Gonta didn't even get to finish because afterwards Gonta got a call from the hospital saying that you were in the hospital. Gonta was like, huh? What? And Gonta stopped everything that he was doing to run there. Gonta didn't take a bike or a car or anything, not even a taxi. Gonta ran there. And the hospital is...
Good thing you didn't take a bike.
Yeah, Gonta ran 20 kilometers non-stop to get there. That's why Gonta was breathing so
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah, you and Shuichi got there then. Because, yeah, I mean, the doctor said that I should give them the number of someone who will, like, come here and look after me, and since I am not giving them the phone number of my parents, I gave them yours.
Understandable. What about you, Shuichi? What were you
I mean,
Yes.
I'm here for you too.
Yeah. They called you too. I don't know what you were doing in the meantime.
I was searching for my head.
Of course.
Did you lose it again?
Yeah, so
I mean, I don't know where it went, but in a weird way, it wasn't there.
weird.
Very weird.
Yeah. So after you two arrived, what were you thinking the moment you got the call and it said that I was in a hospital? What were you thinking?
Gonta was thinking that you died. Gonta thought that you died. Because they didn't inform Gonta what happened. They just said that you were in the hospital, so Gonta immediately assumed that you died or on the verge of dying. So Gonta was like, what? Oh god! Gonta has to get there quickly. So that's why Gonta was running full speed.
Yeah.
Like, I was kind of worried, but it's just your leg.
Yeah, just the leg. I
So
mean,
painful.
the thing is, yeah, it is, especially walking. But I mean, it could have ended worse. I mean, I was right next to the street, so if I would have slipped further, I probably would have gotten on the street in front of a car. But yeah, I got lucky.
You did get lucky. Very lucky, actually. Like, wow.
Yeah. Surprisingly.
God.
So, I heard some crying noises in the waiting room through the room. So, I guess it was you, Gonta?
Yeah, that was Gonta. Was Gonta really crying that loudly? Because your room was quite far away from the waiting room. Was Gonta really crying that loudly?
I mean, I heard the doctors come, like, when they when they came inside the room and the door was open, then I kind of heard it.
Oh. Yeah, that was Gonta.
Wasn't your room in another floor?
I mean, there was a staircase in between. Small one.
Oh. Yeah.
The first time it wasn't me who was crying.
Yeah, that's actually really surprising. But yeah, Gonta was so worried because Gonta again thought that you died or were on the verge of dying. So Gonta was having a breakdown because Gonta doesn't want to lose his best friend.
Aw, that's sweet. What were you guys doing in the waiting room, by the way?
Crying.
Besides crying.
Running around and crying. Anxiously. Running around.
I was thinking of life again.
Yeah.
And Gonta was running around the waiting room so much that one of the staff had to tell Gonta to sit down because Gonta was disrupting the other people there. Because Gonta's footsteps are quite heavy, so Gonta's footsteps could be heard quite loudly as well. Because, Gonta doesn't wear shoes, and the floor was made out of like marble, meaning that every single time Gonta walked, there was a clapping noise. Loud slap noise every single time Gonta walked.
Yeah.
And no wonder they got mad at Gonta. I don't know what Gonta thinks about it.
Pick up.
Makes sense.
Anything else happened?
Well, nothing Gonta noticed. I mean, Gonta was too busy walking
No, I don't think so. I mean, I was tuned out because I was thinking of life. So
I mean, one of the doctors told me that, like, when you guys arrived short afterwards, there has been some drama in the waiting room.
Drama?
Yeah. That's why I was asking.
Oh, the drama. Yeah,
What happened?
so, basically Gonta accidentally made one of the children there cry because Gonta was crying so loudly, and Gonta accidentally hurt the child's ears, and,
I can't understand shit because my Wi-Fi is dying again.
Oh.
lovely. We're used to this at this point. But yeah, Gonta was, also the loud noise that Gonta's feet was making was also agitating the child, and, Gonta accidentally made one of the old grannies there deaf from crying so loudly.
Damn.
Then the granny started yelling at Gonta, but Gonta could barely understand what she was saying because she didn't have her teeth in, and she had like some sort of speech impediment, maybe? Gonta's not really sure, but Gonta couldn't understand anything, so Gonta was just nodding his head like, yes, yes, Gonta understands. But then Gonta kept walking around, and which made her even more angry. And then they sent Gonta to another waiting room, because there were apparently 2 waiting rooms. But yeah, that waiting room was empty. Apparently it was in an abandoned part of the hospital. Gonta didn't even know there was an abandoned part of the hospital, but Gonta was sent to the abandoned part of the hospital to there because, yeah, Gonta was being too loud.
Interesting.
There goes Shuichi. And he's back.
There he is again.
We're gonna see this a lot.
Because I heard from one of the doctors that someone punched a lady.
Oh, yeah, that was Gonta.
Oh. Why?
The lady kind of yelled at Gonta, right? That Gonta's crying and being too worried and being really loud. And this is the reason why Gonta was actually sent to the abandoned part to wait. But yeah, Gonta was so nervous and anxious and worried that Gonta didn't really think properly and accidentally punched the lady out of anxiousness. Gonta apologized afterwards, but Gonta was still a little bit angry that she yelled at Gonta because, again, Gonta thought you were dying.
Yeah, okay. I mean, at that moment, I was sort of dying because the leg pain kicked in even more.
Yeah. And while Gonta was doing that, by the way,
Yeah.
Shuichi tried getting coffee and then started crying at the coffee machine. Gonta's not entirely sure why. There's something about it, the coffee machine not having coffee. Gonta thinks, maybe?
Yeah, the coffee
Oh.
was broken, I guess, because it doesn't work. Like, I put my money in there and nothing happened, and that made me very, like, sad.
Yeah, you started
Yeah.
not
I was
as loud as
upset.
Gonta, but you still started crying.
That
People
must
were
have been
staring at us.
something. I can imagine.
When we finally
Yeah.
got to your hospital room, that was such a relief because Gonta saw that you weren't dead.
Yeah.
Gonta was at
But it was like 3 hours later after you arrived.
Yeah, Gonta was crying the entire time. Gonta was crying while running to the hospital. So, yeah, it was a solid, like, 4 hours, yeah, for Gonta crying. That was
God.
interesting. That was a time. Gonta's face is still recovering from that. Gonta's eyes still hurt from that. Never
Yeah, fair
break your
enough.
leg ever again, please. Just don't do it. It's that simple.
I will try my best, but it was slippery.
And don't ride your bike on
Yeah.
ice.
I had to, or otherwise I was being late, but I'd rather be late next time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be
so after you guys got in, it was very fun anyway, because I started a fight with the doctor.
Oh yeah, the Karen's kid.
Yeah,
Why are they everywhere?
I don't know, and I hate it.
Yeah, Gonta doesn't like that too either.
Understandable.
They're everywhere.
How many kids does
I
this
hate it so
family
much.
have? How old are they? How old is the Karen
I
actually?
don't know.
Because raising a child takes a long time, and a lot of them are adults, so like.
Probably like 100 years old.
Probably, yeah. Very crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe the Karen's the oldest woman alive. Wait, Gonza wants to look up what the oldest woman alive is. Maybe that's Karen.
Yeah.
How old is the oldest woman?
I mean, the fight with the doctor didn't go as well because I wanted to jump at him and I was attempting to hit him, but I couldn't exactly jump because my leg was dying.
Yeah. Gonza's wondering whether you're trying
But
to.
I mean, he made me angry by saying that I was stupid in that
That's very
condition.
mean.
It was.
Like, unnecessarily mean. Also,
Yeah.
when you were trying to jump at the doctor, the Karen's kid doctor, since you weren't really able to jump, it kind of looked like you were having a seizure. So Gonza got worried again because you were just trying to jump, but you weren't able to do it. So Gonza was like, "Oh my god, are you having a seizure? What's happening? Are you okay?" So Gonza called another doctor because Gonza didn't know you were trying to jump and not actually having a seizure. At least they got a new doctor.
Yeah.
Not a Karen's kid, so that was good.
Yeah. That was at least nice.
Yeah.
But then there was the attempt to call my parents.
Yeah. For some reason, that doctor specifically really wanted to contact your parents, which is like at this point weird because most people assume that Gonta is your dad. So Gonta kind of thought that the doctor would also assume that. I guess not. I guess this one
Yeah.
is aware that Gonta is not father material.
Yeah. Rude.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm the gay emo cousin, so.
True.
Yeah. I mean, it was the first time you guys met my parents that day.
It was eventually. We
Not
did
as
that after
not friendly. Not as friendly, I know.
Yeah. They weren't really the friendliest, but you know.
They weren't. They yelled at me.
That was very mean. That Gonta really got mad at that. Gonta got mad at them really bad. Because
And I
how
thought
dare
my parents
they
are
be
rude.
mean to Gonta's best friend? How dare they?
Honestly.
So
Yeah,
unnecessarily
that was another thing. Yeah. They kept being like, yeah, then why did you do that? Even though they told me in the morning, yeah, don't be late. Or otherwise there will be problems. And if you're about to be late, just jump on your bike and everything. Yeah, I did that and now they're yelling. Huh.
even Gonta wouldn't like. Even Gonta understood how this makes sense. That this happened, right? Gonta doesn't know how they didn't understand how this even happened.
Yeah.
And Gonta's not the brightest, and Gonta was able to figure it out and not question it because it makes sense.
Yeah.
Apparently to them it doesn't. As you can tell, Gonta really does not like your parents. They're very mean, unreasonable.
I can't blame you.
Yeah.
I don't like them either.
Gonta noticed.
That's why I didn't want the doctors to contact them.
Thankfully, we managed to get them to leave quickly.
Mm-hmm.
That was a relief.
Yeah, and then there was the part where you kept asking me if I was okay nonstop.
Gonta was worried, even though Gonta knew that you weren't dying. Gonta was still worried because you broke your leg, which hurts a lot. So Gonta had
Yeah.
to make sure that you're okay. Gonta was a little
Yeah.
Gonta was a little bit too worried at the time to think properly. So Gonta, that was basically the only sentence that Gonta knew
noticed.
how to say.
Yeah. Just the whole time I was just sitting there, the doctor tried to explain something every 5 seconds. Kokichi, are you okay?
Are you okay? Please, are you okay? Please be okay. Are you okay? That's exactly how it went.
Exactly, that's how it went.
Mhm.
I remember during that, a nurse that kept asking Shuichi about the relationship dynamic we three had.
Yeah, because, you know, we were kind of like
God.
strangers that just showed up. How did that go? How did that conversation go?
What?
How did the conversation between you and the nurse go, Shuichi?
Oh, it was kind of. I felt uncomfortable.
How so?
She was. I don't know.
Was she asking a lot of personal questions?
Yeah,
Well, that's not nice to do on the
and that's
first
why I felt
introduction.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Why were the people in the
but that
hospital-
wasn't the weirdest thing that happened. What?
God, the nurse was so fucking annoying.
Usually Gonta would
I mean,
say,
yeah,
"Hey,
I
that's
heard
rude."
her. You were standing in a corner and she kept asking like, yeah, so where does he live? What is his blood type? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, usually Gonta would say, "Hey, that's rude," because, you know, Shuichi, you said a bad word to the nurse. But at this point, Gonta encourages it. Gonta encourages this. The people in the hospital were quite rude for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are some really.
I mean that was a very great and stressful day too because right after that the hospital almost got evacuated.
Yeah, because somebody went missing, which is weird. Gonta doesn't really understand why the whole hospital would need to be evacuated because somebody went missing. It's not a mental hospital.
I have,
That's what it would be concerning.
yeah.
But it was a regular hospital. Like, why would people need to be evacuated? Wouldn't that make more people? How would you
don't
evacuate
know.
somebody who's like on their deathbed? Do you just like, hey, get up, we're going outside, taking off the IVs and whatnot?
Get up! Someone is missing! Get up!
Oh, you're about to die of heart failure? That's okay. You gotta get up. Time to evacuate.
Oh, you're dead. Get up.
That was really
Uh,
weird. Gonza's starting to think that was not the best hospital. Just a hunch.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that. The ambulance drove me there.
Yeah. Is that the only hospital we have in the city? Or are there more?
We drove past 2 more, and I said like, why can't we go to that one? They were like, no, we're going to a good one. We don't need those crappy ones. And I'm like,
I'm starting to think that everybody, for some reason, all the hospital people were against you. Just a hunch.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's weird. Those are some weird people.
It's weird.
Yeah.
We hate rude people.
We do. Gonza really hates rude people. Gonza's not the biggest fan of rude people.
They're annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Gonza will allow that this time.
I mean, after all that and the person got found, and we were all back in my room, it was also pretty hilarious how after that the doctor tried to look at my leg, And then out of nowhere started to have a heart attack.
Yeah, that was Gonta was just standing there like, huh? Why is everybody dying today? What was happening that day?
You think he got a heart attack because of Gonta's bugs?
Okay, Gonta didn't even bring any of his like big spiders or anything. Gonta just brought his butterflies that are always with him. Gonta took out all the other bugs because Gonta didn't want to give a heart attack to those who would have a heart attack because people like butterflies. So Gonta's like, okay, maybe
Yeah.
butterflies can help.
Gonta, not everyone likes butterflies.
But butterflies are so pretty.
I like butterflies.
I mean, I
Yes.
don't like butterflies.
You don't?
I love butterflies.
Gonta didn't know you.
I'm sorry to break it to you, but I don't like butterflies.
There are people.
I like butterflies as long as they're not mutated.
Yeah, I mean, these aren't mutated. Gonta doesn't know what would be so scary about butterflies. Gonta never knew that. Wait, Gonta has to write that down for future reference.
Oh.
Okay.
You know, some people have like a bug phobia, something like that.
What's a phobia?
Shuichi, do you want to explain?
God, no. I'm bad at explaining, you know.
You're the one who was leading the class trials.
Yeah, I know, but still. You know, some people are just scared of every type of bug, you know.
I got the definition up. A phobia is a type of anxiety disorder. It's an extreme from fear or anxiety triggered by a particular situation or object. A situation that triggers a phobia. You may know it's safe to be out on a balcony in a high-rise block, but feel terrified to go out on it.
Oh, that's what a phobia is. That's what that's called? Does that mean Gonza has a phobia of balloons? Everything makes sense now. Oh, Gonza is so
Some
sorry.
people have
Gonza
phobias.
didn't know you all have a phobia of bugs. Gonza apologizes. Gonza is so sorry.
It's fine. Just don't let Jeremy near me anymore.
Okay.
I mean, I have like emetophobia, and I have like a phobia of blood. I think you noticed at that one situation at the hospital.
Yeah, when the blood bag exploded.
The exploding blood bag. That was weird. Why did it even explode? How did that happen?
It was probably too warm.
That doesn't.
I mean, the thing is, one of the blood bags was like on a fucking like heater.
Which is very weird.
So that-
Why did they put it even? What? Gonza's not gonna question it.
I don't know. The doctor put it down for a second and then just, yeah.
Exploded. It got Gonza's pants dirty. Gonza was a little bit displeased about that, but yeah. Then
She
fainted,
passed
and
out.
Gonza started panicking again.
Yeah, and it wasn't helping that there were random people screaming the entire time in other rooms.
Yeah. That Gonza has autism, right? And that made Gonza started getting overstimulated, which made Gonza panic even more. So it
That was a
just
panic.
complete
That was
panic
great.
fiasco.
And then a doctor started yelling too. That's why I punched him.
Yeah. Like, why would you start screaming even more? You're a doctor. It's okay. Like, calm down, please.
Honestly, I had a reason to punch him though.
Yeah, you did.
It was just
At that point,
Laying on the
Gonza would
floor.
have done that too.
I'm alive, but I'm dead.
I mean, then Shuichi got brought into another room.
Yeah.
Yes. Lovely, because then Gonza, from panic, started running between the rooms, stressfully, asking both of you if you're okay, because Gonza needs to make sure that you are okay, both of you.
Yeah.
Gonza did that for a solid, how long did Gonza do that for? 2 hours?
Yeah.
2 hours, yeah. let's just say Gonta has legs of steel now, even more so than before.
Yeah, and at one point the doctors gave up and just brought Shuichi into my room with the bed because they were done with you running around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gonta's pretty sure he's banned from the hospital now. Because of all the trouble that Gonta caused? Like, sorry, but Gonta was worried. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Be worried?
Casually gets banned from a hospital.
Gonta,
Yeah,
down on his
I'm
leg.
dying. I need to be taken care of right now. No, you're banned from this hospital.
No, you can't go to this hospital. You're banned from it. Well, sorry, but Gonta's having a fucking heart attack.
Literally. Like the doctor.
Yeah, like the
God.
doctor. Exactly like the doctor. But at least the doctor's in the hospital. But Gonta wouldn't be able to go to the hospital. At least there's two more. At least there's two other hospitals.
Yeah.
That's good. Gonta's not banned from them.
I mean, then the doctor started to take care of me and Shuichi because, yeah, it was starting to get very late. I mean, we stayed there very long.
Yeah, until 4 a.m. was it? We were allowed to leave at 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Gonta thinks so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very great that we are allowed to leave at 4 a.m., but not at 3 a.m.
No. They needed us to experience the spooky hour in the hospital. Because Gonta has so many stories. Gonta's been in the hospital before on multiple occasions for various reasons. And one time, Gonta was having some sort of episode, and Gonta was in a hospital room with other people. Because, you know, there's like hospital rooms where there's multiple people in one. And Gonta was in one of them, like as a young child. And Gonta was having a manic episode or something. And Gonta started scaring everybody around him, telling that there's people dancing on the walls at 3 a.m. It's safe to say that after the things that Gonta told them, Gonta was transferred to another room because they called a nurse. Gonta's starting to realize why he's going to be gone starting from next week.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Gonta's starting to realize that.
Yeah. The way this smile faded right now.
Gonta's realizing many things right now. My goodness.
Yeah. I mean, it was then the next thing that happened was also very fun. That the stupid hospital didn't get their shit together and gave me and Shuichi the wrong medication.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Gonta thought you were on drugs because of what the medication did to you both.
Yeah, it felt like I was on drugs though.
Gonta's pretty sure it even was drugs.
Yeah. I mean, I was all giggly.
Yeah.
Again.
Were you hallucinating? Because I'm pretty sure
I
they
was-
gave you LSD.
I was
Probably,
shaking,
because
I was panicking.
I
know
kept
what-
seeing the walls come closer. I was about to have a panic attack.
Okay, yeah, that was probably LSD. I'm pretty sure that was LSD that they gave you.
I mean, they tried to snap me out of it in the stupidest way possible. They hit my leg.
Which Gonta was really angry about, by the way. Not entirely sure if you saw that, but Gonta was ready to punch them with his iron fists.
I mean, yeah. Fair.
If they wouldn't have stopped,
That wasn't
then
very great.
Gonta's pretty sure that one of the doctors would have to have surgery afterwards. Just saying.
Yeah,
Brain surgery.
my leg is still hurting.
You don't say.
Yeah. when did the medication stop working? Medication even.
2 a.m. Gonta had to keep you both distracted so you don't start having panic attacks by all the things that you were seeing.
Yeah.
So they brought in
I was seeing Timmy.
little storybooks for children, right? So Gonta
I
was
was
sitting
seeing
there for a
Timmy.
solid hour and a half, just reading bedtime stories to you both. And
I
Timmy
think
was
I
really
remember. I think I remember during one thing you read. It was about, I think.
I'm still afraid. I still have fucking nightmares.
Timmy.
Ah, yeah. The movie nights. Dark web videos.
That was an interesting time.
Yeah.
Whew.
It was, yeah.
But yeah, the thing that you were crying about, by the way, when you said like somebody left somebody else, that was about a mouse who decided to not eat the cheese that day and eat it tomorrow.
I cried about it for so long.
Yeah, 54 minutes to be precise.
Yeah. I was on drugs, okay?
Gonta's aware.
Are you
Gonta's
eating
aware
Pom
that
Bear?
you were on drugs. We're not even gonna talk about how much of a hassle it was to keep Shuichi from having a panic attack. That was Gonta kept having to say, kept having to try and think of stories of somebody named Timmy, but make it like good, like
Stop saying that name.
a good character, like a good person, you know. Gonta had to say so many stories about Timmy being a hero and not being bad, and had to make up so many things just so you would calm down. And then Gonta,
I think during.
yeah.
I think during during the 45 minutes where I was crying, I remember in the middle I was about to calm down. I remember, but then I started crying again because then I started to miss Himiko.
Oh yeah. And then Gonta had to figure out how to use your phone so Gonta could call Himiko so you could be on voice, like video chat with Himiko. That was an experience.
I remember. I kept crying.
Yeah.
God, I hate how those drugs affected me.
Also, the only reason I got Shuichi to be able to fall asleep is because
I just got jump scared by my fucking self.
Why? Did you look in the mirror? Slash harsh.
Oh my god. Anyways, Shuichi, do you want to know how Gonta was able to calm you down and you immediately fell asleep afterwards? Do you want to know?
Yeah. I can't remember shit, but
yeah, basically, after the whole crying about Timmy, you immediately started crying about something else, and it's the fact that your hat was at the edge of your bed and not on your head. So Gonta gave it to you, but you were like, it's not pretty enough. So Gonta had to run outside, grab a flower, put it on it. It was some sort of like yellow flower. It was a dandelion. Gonta had to put a dandelion on it, and then you put it on your head and immediately passed out. And you were sleeping so soundly.
Oh
Even
god.
when Kokichi started scream crying, you were still sleeping.
God.
I remember.
You gave me a good night kiss?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry.
On the mouth or on the cheek?
Both.
Okay.
You're on your third day.
You know.
Okay.
The two different types of answers. Lovely. Anyways, yeah. Good God, Gonta can tell so many stories about what happened while you both were on drugs. My goodness.
On drugs.
Tell us,
Yeah,
because I only remember crying.
Okay. So at one point, Gonta was still reading the stories, and Shuichi decided that would be a great time to start role playing So Shuichi got up from the bed, still dizzy because Shuichi fainted, and started acting out everything that Gonta was reading, but acting it out horribly and incorrectly. So let's say when Gonta said, the mouse went into the castle, Shuichi got on all fours, walked up to the heater, and just sat there staring. And then got up again, and just, Gonta was staring at Shuichi, like, huh, what are you doing? And Shuichi said, keep going, I'm invested. And so Gonta was like, okay, sure. And I kept reading.
I'm invested. Keep going.
You did that for a solid 20 minutes until
Oh god.
Gonta read a part where the mouse basically went to sleep. So you went in your bed, you laid down again because you were still playing it out, and then that was the end of the story, right? And then you started crying because the story ended. You cried for like 5 minutes until Gonta started a new story.
Oh god.
But the next story that Gonta read, you didn't really act it out, but you made animal noises of the animals that Gonta was reading about. Incorrectly. As well. So when Gonta...
I can't remember, I heard some barking.
Yeah, you barked when Gonta was reading about a fish.
So the fish bark.
Or when Gonta
I have
mentioned
the
a
urge to
bee,
bark now.
when Gonta mentioned the bee, you started making fish noises.
Meow.
No, it was fish noise. It was blub blub blub. That's what
Blub.
blub blub blub. Yeah, that was very interesting.
I have the urge to bark now.
Go ahead.
Okay, wait.
Beautiful. That's exactly how
I'm
you
not a
did it.
good barker, I know.
But a lot louder. When you did it a lot louder to the point where people were able to hear it from the free stories up. Yeah. That was interesting. Gonta was honestly surprised on how well you were able to do a horse noise. You did it almost perfectly. It sounded like it literally sounded like an actual horse. Gonta was shocked. And Gonta wasn't even talking about horses. Gonta was talking about mice.
I mean, I have a mouse right. I have a mouse here.
Yeah,
Should I get my mouse?
sure. Oh my god. Oh, that's one.
Must
of
have
the
been great.
stories.
That's lovely.
Gonta already knows what he wants to say next. Next story. Let's just say Gonta went broke that day.
Oh yeah.
Not just because of that. What happened while you were drunk? Not drunk, but on drugs.
Drunk.
Drugs. It sounds similar, okay?
I was about to question, did we get alcohol?
No. You asked for
get
it,
drunk
but
again?
Gonta didn't get it for you. So,
Of course I did.
yeah,
I did that because of Rentaro.
most likely. Speaking of Rantaro, you kept repeating the name Rantaro. Oh my god, mouse! It's adorable!
Aww.
Little mouse.
That's cute.
Yes.
I know. But not as cute as you, Gonta.
Aw. Thank you.
Gay.
I know.
But yeah, Kokichi, you kept repeating Rantaro's name because
Why is my mouse purring?
Gonta mentioned an avocado in the story. And
Well,
Gonta's like, no,
Guacamole.
that's not Rantaro.
Guacamole.
This is about somebody who really didn't like avocados. And you started...
Rentaro.
You
Rentaro.
became really upset, being like, why does that person not like Rantaro, huh? Why does that person not like Rantaro? You became aggressive and Gonta was just like, no, they're not talking about Rantaro. We're not talking about Rantaro. And then you tried to jump at the book again, so it looked like you were having a seizure again because you couldn't jump. You're just going.
I was just
Yeah, that's what you were doing.
the whole time.
To the point where
Ow!
a nurse came in, and the nurse had to tie you down for 10 minutes or so. Because you kept
Why
trying
is my mouse purring? What the fuck? Why is my mouse purring?
Your mouse is purring?
Yeah.
I think it's doing the wrong noise.
Yeah.
Like me when I was on drugs.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. But yeah. When during the first few minutes of you both being on drugs, right? You both kept asking to run to the store, which by the way was 5 kilometers away, to get things. So since Gonta doesn't want to be rude, and it was like really simple things like some sort of plushies or something, you know, to help you guys calm down. Gonta's like, sure, yeah, Gonta will get the stuff for you. So Gonta ran over, got the stuff, came back. Yes, that's the plushie that Gonta had to buy. Got you the stuff, and then you kept asking for things. You even asked for avocados. And named it Rantaro later on. But yeah, Gonta got the avocados, multiple of them. So I think.
I had an army.
Yes, you did. The army is currently in Gonta's house. So if you want it back, Gonta can go bring it to you. But
Okay.
yeah, there's an army of Rantaros. You started playing with them, being like, okay, this is the Rantaro Kingdom. This is the Rantaro King. This is the Rantaro Queen. This is the Rantaro Dragon. These are the Rantaro Soldiers. These are the Rantaro Peasants. And that's the Rantaro Witch. And then you made a castle out of the bed sheets as well. It was shocking how well you were able to make a castle out of bed sheets. Gonta was honestly shocked. No idea how you managed
With
to
a
do
broken
that.
leg
also,
too.
no idea where you got the rubber bands from to make it shaped normally, but
I mean,
Gonta doesn't
I
like
have always stuff like that on me.
Yeah, you started trying to feed one of the nurses the markers that you have. You were like, hey, come over here, I have a gift for
Oh
you.
god.
And you handed one of the non-edible markers, by the way, and you're like, here, eat it.
They're edible markers?
Apparently,
I have.
Yeah, apparently he has edible markers. That's go just tasted one of them. Go just tasted one of them. There.
I mean, it was the markers I, drew on your face on when you were on the way to Ohio because you wanted the wrong bus.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Um.
I got lost there.
I
You
know.
noticed. You weren't there for 2 podcasts, so yeah. That was quirky. Then there was also a time where you both wanted Gonta to go buy a whole TV and a Nintendo Switch so you both could start playing on it. But you both wanted weird, obscure computer games on it, which Gonta's not able to do. Gonta's not able to get weird, obscure, crazygames.com type of computer games on a Nintendo Switch or a TV. It's not really possible. So Gonta just said, okay. Gonta went home, brought his Nintendo Switch over, and got one of the TVs from inside the hospital, and said, hey, here, play Nintendogs. Because apparently there was a portable Nintendogs version for the Switch, which was very weird because that doesn't really happen. And said, hey, this is an obscure computer game. And Gonta had to cross out the Nintendo logo and write computer game on it, and somehow you believed it. That was weird. That was interesting.
I mean, we were on drugs, so.
Yeah.
So-
But still, it was a little shocking that you believed that. But yeah, you played it for a minute and then immediately got bored and were like, no more computer games. we want PS5 games now. And I was like, PS5? Where am I going to to get a PS5? Where is Gonta going to get a PS5 from? Like, yeah, Nintendo Switch, yeah, Gonta had that. Gonta was able to bring one over. But a PS5?
Yeah.
And then one of you somehow managed to get some sort of laptop from God knows where and tried to eat the keyboard thingies, the keyboard tiles. Yeah. Think
God.
you thought it was grapes.
Not me, Kokichi.
I think it was Shuichi.
Yeah, of course.
It was
Of
both
course.
of you.
I'm not
It
the
was
one
both
who
of
likes
you.
grape.
It wasn't one or the other. It was both of you. Sorry to break it, but it was both of you. And then you
I'm not that stupid.
You wanted Gonta to bring
Shuichi
over,
wearing drugs.
you both wanted Gonta to bring over a life-size cutout of the M&M gang from the M&M commercials. But by life-size, you didn't mean like actual M&M size. You meant like skyscraper size. Gonta was trying to ask, like, what do you mean by life size? And like Shuichi said 70 feet tall, which is really huge. Literally skyscraper size almost. And then
Love that.
Kokichi, you wanted a whole planet-sized M&M, and you wanted all of them to be planet-sized. So you know what Gonta did? Gonta got a cardboard cutout of all the M&Ms. They were the size. They were like almost 2 meters tall, right? And Gonta wrote the planet names on it, and both of you were satisfied somehow. Gonta's not sure how, but then you started talking to. You both started talking to them. You both had an in-depth conversation with the M&M cardboard cutouts. It was so.
Did the doctors say anything?
They were very concerned. They were so concerned, in fact, that they didn't want to deal with that. They were like, you know what? You deal with those two. Gonta had to deal with both of you because the doctors they couldn't handle it anymore. One of them started having a breakdown.
It was their fault for giving us the wrong medication, though.
And one of them started having a breakdown over it because they couldn't handle what was happening.
Not our fault.
But yeah, you both had
My father is still coming in.
Cardboard cutouts. You both even imagined like what they would reply, right? And somehow, despite not even saying what they would reply out loud, you both somehow had the same ideas of what they said back. So Gonta was actually starting to think that you can hear their voices, which is very concerning. You both had the same replies in your head. They had the same answers. They had the same thought process.
Twins.
At one point, you both were talking.
Me and
like,
Shuichi's minds were like.
yeah, you guys' minds were linked. That was so weird. But do you want to know what type of conversation you were having?
What?
Which dirt tastes the best?
What?
You were talking to the M&Ms about which dirt tasted the best. You came to the conclusion that soil from Africa tastes the best.
I don't think it's so dry.
Yeah. And second place was underwater gravel.
Ow!
Kokichi, are you okay?
No, my leg.
No! Oh no, not the leg.
Oh god.
Oh, speaking of your leg, when you were the whole time when you were like crying, right, while being on drugs, you were talking to your leg, thinking it's Himiko.
God.
Yeah.
That was an experience. And then at one point, Shuichi started meowing at one of the doctors who came in to check up on what's happening.
Rawr.
Gonta, did I say something weird to you? I'm just asking.
The question is, what's considered weird at this point? Based off of everything that happened there, what's considered weird?
Oh god. The weird things, if you know what I mean.
I mean, you did ask Gonta if you were Gonta's hooker, and Gonta just like stared at you like, huh? What? That was...
I wanna hooker.
Yeah, and afterwards you asked
Did
Gonta
I-
to start playing
did I
Gonta's
set
Hooker by Lady Gaga.
Another. Did I said something like, I don't know. God. What were the things I said to you? Like,
Blinking rapidly? Huh?
I think we don't need to know what he means.
Yeah, we don't. Honestly. We don't. You did say a lot of things to Gonta. You did say a lot of things.
what things?
There's too many to specify. You went on multiple rants. And at one point you tried to say something to Gonta, but you were saying meow every single time afterwards, like after every single word. So it was like, hey,
God.
meow, Gonta, meow. What meow is meow? Up meow. So Gonta just tried not to listen to that and kept reading the story. Gonta,
Shuichi turned into a cat boy.
Shuichi did request for Gonta to go get cat ears from the market, so which Gonta did do.
Yeah.
Actually, Gonta did it.
Interesting.
That was an experience. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, there they are.
Catboy shoot.
The cat ears.
Oh my god.
Yep, there they are. I hope you enjoy them.
Don't ask why I have them, okay? Just don't ask.
Yeah, because Gonta bought them for you.
Yeah. When you
What?
When you were on drugs. There they are.
Also, I remember, one thing I do remember is like the hospital food that was disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
For some reason, I took the fork home with me.
Gonta also has a fork from the hospital in his home. Gonta can go get it. Gonta can go get
What?
it.
I mean, I have a. Oh. fuck. I have a spoon from the hospital. But it's crusty, it's very crusty. The spoon is very crusty. Yeah. Wait, let me get it.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, the hospital food was so disgusting that Gonta didn't want to see you both suffer from the hospital food, so Gonta secretly went out and bought pizza for you both. So,
Good.
It's very crusty and disgusting.
oh my god, oh, crusty.
I probably should have taken painkillers before all this. Ow!
That would have been a good idea.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, that Gonta does think that.
Mm-hmm. So what else were we doing when we were on drugs?
Gonta doesn't remember exactly which one of you did it, but one of you tried to convince Gonta that the window that was in there was a portal to the Never from Minecraft. But instead of taking somebody to the Never, right, it would take somebody to heaven.
I think Shuichi said that because he's the one who plays Minecraft.
Yeah,
God.
probably. Gonta doesn't really remember. That was like nearing the end of it all. So it was really late, so Gonta was zoning out a lot. Not to mention Gonta being overwhelmed from still being overstimulated from before, so that was oof. One of you, I think think it was Kokichi. Yeah, you tried to eat the bed, the hospital bed, and then you started trying to eat the IV.
I think my
drops,
microphone is dead.
And then you wanted Gonta to go out at 3 a.m. to go buy, not 3 a.m., 2 a.m. or something, like a few minutes before 2 a.m.
My
When all the
microphone
shops
is
are
dead.
closed, you wanted Gonta to go buy you vampire teeth so you could chew through the IV wire easier.
Hello. Hello. God. What?
And then Shuichi believed that he was a giraffe for a moment. Like that lasted for like a three minutes, but you believed that you were a giraffe for a moment.
Giraffes are my favorite animal, so
Uh-huh.
I think I just broke my fucking microphone.
F.
Hello.
Hi.
I mean,
Again, then you both started thinking that it's really cold inside the room, despite it being 30 degrees Celsius. Plus
God.
30 degrees Celsius. So, both of you
Yeah.
asking Gonta to turn up the heater even more, even though the other blood bags would have probably exploded if Gonta would turn it up even more. So Gonta just pretended to do it, and then you both were fine.
God.
And then Shuichi for a moment thought that Gonta's hair was green cotton candy, which is interesting.
Did he take a bite?
Yeah, until he noticed the one of the butterflies in Gonta's hair. That's when he stopped.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. At least you didn't eat the butterfly. That's what matters. At least you didn't eat one of Gonta's butterflies.
That would have been concerning. I do remember after that whole thing ended, I remember like my parents refusing to pay for all of this bullshit.
Yeah, and then Gonta had to pay for it because I mean, who else is gonna do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Gonta was so mad at them for not even for refusing to pay for this.
Yeah.
Gonta yelled.
That's
really
just
loudly.
my parents.
Gonta yelled really loudly at them.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard that.
Gonta even
You were
swore at
next
them.
to me, my
Gonta-
I remember that.
Mhm.
Hi, that was fun.
Mhm. Gonta is in severe debt right now.
Yeah,
but
it
that is
was
fine. At least
fun.
you both are okay. Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah.
You're out of the hospital, so that's good. That's all that matters. Yay.
Yeah. I do remember at 2:30, I believe it was. Like 30 minutes after the whole thing with my parents and the drugs stopped kicking in. I remember a doctor not exactly being all clear in the head walked inside and tried to give me and Shuichi the right medicine, but that person didn't exactly seem like a doctor.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
that
You know-
the time when Gonta had to really quickly go use the bathroom?
Yeah, because that was like a patient trying to dress up as a doctor who tried to give me and Shuichi more medicine.
Yeah, but then thankfully Gonta managed to come back in time to scare off the person. Because Gonta was
Yeah.
still a little mad.
Are
Gonta was a
you
little mad
sure?
at the point. So I guess
Are you
Gonta-
sure it wasn't the mental hospital?
I'm starting to think maybe they drove me to.
Yeah, just walking around there, like trying to find the bathroom, Gonta saw a lot of mental hospital terms, which was very weird because that's not necessarily the place where you treat broken legs. Which is also very concerning as to why they had blood bags if it's a mental hospital.
True.
Interesting. you both didn't get drugged any more than you already were, so that's lovely. It's great.
Yeah, I still have a headache from that day.
Understandably so.
How much pills did they even give us?
6. 6.
So,
6. Yeah. 6 different ones.
yeah,
Oh
okay.
god.
Surprised I'm alive.
Yeah, that is actually honestly surprising. That was a lot of LSD type drugs to take at once, which is very weird as to why they even prescribed LSD. How? Why do they even have that in there? Very weird. Very
Yeah.
Don't you starting to think that we're living in a very weird city?
You think?
Yeah. Gonta has a hunch, just a little bit of a suspicion that we live in a very unstable city, to say the least.
Yeah.
Whew. Things that's happened in here, oh my goodness.
I mean, there has been a lot going on.
There has.
Wasn't there a medication you had to sneeze?
I think.
I think it was heroin, I guess.
Yeah.
But basically we managed to
That
get
was.
to
Yeah, at 4 a.m. and then you brought me and Shuichi to your place.
yeah. This is good. Someone
And in the middle of the night, a bug crawled on me.
Going to apologize about that, by the way. I'm so sorry. That bug wasn't really supposed to be.
It's
out
fine.
at
It was just it was just a little scare because I woke up and I saw like bugs on my face and felt them on my skin.
Yeah, they weren't
Yeah.
really supposed to be out. Guns not even sure how they managed to escape because their enclosure, their terrarium was completely fine, and the lid was closed. So Guns is starting to think that he might have had an infestation of new ones.
Great.
So those somehow managed to get into Gonta's house, and Gonta kind of has to figure out where they came from. I mean, they're in the enclosure now. They're in the terrarium now. But when Gonta did a little bit of inspection, they're definitely different ones than the ones that Gonta had. So there's definitely some sort of infestation that Gonta had, which is Gonta's gonna say worst day and worst time to have an infestation. Usually Gonta wouldn't mind because Gonta really likes bugs. But that was kind of the worst time to have an infestation.
Yeah.
Not the best timing.
Yeah.
Gonta hadn't even set up anything for an infestation to be able to happen, so the fact that it even happened is very interesting and concerning. And
Yeah. It was very stressful that day.
yeah, at least Gonta managed to get all of them in the enclosure quickly. It only took 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Gonta has a lot of experience with those type of bugs.
You know, when I woke up, I had a blue dot on my neck. I don't know if I got hurt or something.
Blue dot.
Like blue, purple.
Oh, it might have been a bite mark from something, from probably one of the bugs.
What? What?
It's probably a bite mark
F.
from one of the bugs. How big was it?
I don't know. Like this.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Okay, at least there's nothing to worry about. Whatever bit you was definitely not poisonous, that's for sure, or venomous in any way, or dangerous. So, because Gonta didn't have any of those type of bugs in that room specifically, and Gonta keeps all the venomous bugs like pretty far away, just in the basement. So it's okay. It's not venomous. Whatever bit you. It's probably most likely one of the ants, probably. Ants tend to bite people. They're not the nicest bugs, but they're hardworking. They live, laugh, and love.
Yeah.
If it's their own colony,
Bugs.
different colony, they will attack that colony. But that's another story for another day. Ooh. The big ant war that happened
Yeah.
at Gonta's house.
Bugs.
Bugs. Does this classify as Gonta bug time? Because Gonta's been talking about bugs, info dumping about bugs.
I mean, you can still go into bug time if you want to.
I mean, Gonta kind of already talked about topics that Gonta wanted to talk about in Gonta bug time, so this can be considered Gonta bug time, yeah. Ant war. You all want to hear about the ant war that happened in Gonta's house one time?
Sure.
Okay. So, Gonta, every once in a while, sets up all sorts of things for there to be an infestation at Gonta's house, because that's the best and most effective way for Gonta to be able to catch new bugs and add to the terrariums and, study. So Gonta set up all sorts of lures and whatnot for specifically yellow ladybugs, free spotted yellow ladybugs. Gonta wanted to have some free spotted yellow ladybugs, which are, kind of hard to find, and Gonta has like a collection of yellow spotted ladybugs, and Gonta wanted specifically free spots because Gonta didn't have any of those yet.
You
But for some reason,
still have your ladybug in my place.
ladybug.
It's still here.
Gonta's glad to see that it's okay and it's living, laughing, living. When Gonta's there again, Gonta will pick it up and take it back.
Am I supposed to feed it or something?
I mean, usually ladybugs will be able to find like leftover food wherever it is. And it could be like a little mollusc-sized thing, so it should be good. I mean, if it's still alive, then yeah.
Okay.
Michael.
But yeah, so for some reason,
It looks kind of dead. Kokichi, are you sure it's alive?
Yeah.
probably
You sure?
it's a ladybug. You know what? We'll find out when Gonta arrives. So yeah, looks pretty alive. Yeah. Anyways, but for some reason, the lures that Gonta set up, which are not even supposed to attract any type of ants, because ants usually don't like the lures that Gonta set up, a huge ant colony showed up, specifically fire ants. Those are the ones that kind of really hurt when they bite you. So,
Oh.
and then Gonta's regular ant colony somehow escaped that same day. Not entirely sure how they even managed to do that, but they also were attracted by the lures. So they all went to the lures. These different species as well don't mix well. So there was a full-on brawl in Gonta's house, and Gonta had to
Oh god.
spend 4 days to get everything sorted and sort all the bugs out and make sure they stop killing each other. That's why Gonta was unavailable for 4 days that one time. Remember when you wanted to make a party,
Oh.
Kokichi, and I wasn't able to come? Yeah, that's because Gonta had an ant colony issue.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the time. That was a very stressful time, and then Gonta decided... Gonta didn't sleep those nights at all because Gonta was too worried about Gonta's other bugs being eaten by the fire ants. But the
Yeah.
fire ant colony's okay now. They're living, laughing, and loving. So yeah, that was Gonta bug time. Whatever number this is, yeah.
Whatever number that was. Jesus. We had a lot of podcasts already.
Yeah, it's really shocking and really cool that we've already had so many podcasts. It's impressive.
Yeah, honestly. Oh god.
notable that happened while you were both on drugs? Oh yeah, one of
Yeah.
you. Shuichi wanted to become an onion.
What?
An onion.
An onion, yeah. It's like you tried so hard to make your hair look like an onion. It was
What the f-
God.
you almost managed it. You almost managed that, but not entirely. And then
Concerning.
one of the doctors came in and said, "Stop moving so much," and like made you stop trying to become an onion. And got to start asking, "Why do you want to become an onion? Why do you want to be an onion so badly?" And your response.
Why do you want to be an onion?
Your response was that you want to make people cry.
Yeah, sounds like
God.
Shuichi.
Yeah. And then Kokichi tried to eat his own hair for like a solid 15 minutes.
Sounds like me.
You thought they were popsicles. They are not popsicles. I'm sorry to break it to you, Kokichi. They are not popsicles.
No, they're not.
Yeah. And then you both decided to start writing a list about something. You both were writing that list for so long. Gonta had to bring in an iPad and push your beds like closer so you could both type in it. It was interesting, to say the least. You were ranking the screams of the other patients.
God.
From worst to best, and you wrote down 100 different screams, and Gonta's gonna say 67 of them were the same person screaming.
God.
It wasn't even like that the screams sounded different from that person, right? No, that person screamed the
God.
exact same way, to a point where Gonta started thinking that that person was just like a recording of somebody screaming, just put on loop. Which would be also weird, but, you know. And then,
Shuichi, we have to get drunk together.
and then Kokichi, for some reason,
Or high.
Again.
not
Yeah.
entirely sure what went through your mind, but
Hi.
you wanted to become an entire room.
I mean, I
You
drag it
wanted
home.
to be a room.
What?
You wanted
Nothing.
your hands to be the ceiling. You wanted your face to be the left side of the wall. You wanted your eyes were apparently supposed to be separate from your face, so your eyes were supposed to be the door. Your mouth was supposed to be the door handle, and the rest of you was supposed to be a wall. There was no floor. There was no floor to the room that you wanted to be. It was a floorless room that led to the bottomless pit. That's what you wanted to become. Not entirely sure.
Reminds me of one of my dreams I had.
Yeah. And then
Sounds fun.
Gonta had to buy 50 different mugs and cups because you guys wanted to make a tower out of them. Long story short, they all shattered, and there was pieces of cup on the floor.
They shattered. That reminds me of something.
Oh!
You did want me to bring the other one, by the way. You did want me to bring the other one. I'm going to refuse to do that because, you know, Gonta knows that you like those glass cups thingies. So Gonta's like, no.
Oh yeah, it's over there. I would get it, but yeah.
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 Gonta, the only reason that Gonta was able
Oh.
to distract you from wanting that specific glass was by giving you a glass, not even a glass, a cup shaped like a grape. Not even like a batch of grapes, just a singular grape.
I want that.
It was kind of banger. Sadly, it shattered. If Gonta can find,
I'm going on Amazon.
if Gonta can find them in the grocery store, Gonta can get one. Get another one. There were quite a few of them in the grocery store. Going on Amazon now to look at grape cups.
Yes.
Oh my goodness gracious. What else? What else happened? Oh yeah, at one point Shuichi was convinced that I was a unicorn.
What?
Yeah, Gonta doesn't know how that happened, but Shuichi was convinced that Gonta was a unicorn, and that Gonta was wearing unicorn clothes.
I found a mug.
Found one? Oh my goodness. Yes.
I'm buying that. I'm buying that.
Dude.
Oh god.
$11. I can sacrifice that. I'm gonna search a blueberry one for Shuichi.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. Shuichi, so when you thought that Gonta was a unicorn, you made a little doodle on Gonta's phone. Gonta
Huh?
doesn't even know how you got Gonta's phone, by the way. Gonta's gonna find it. Gonta's going to find it. Hold on. Gonta's gonna look for it.
Found a blueberry one for Shuichi.
Oh my goodness. Where is it? Why is it so
Oh
far
god.
back in Gonta's gallery? Gonta just got caught off guard by the music that started playing. Gonta thought that it was like such a different playlist. Bye. Okay.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
It was going so well though.
What?
There he is.
Welcome back.
Oh god. What the fuck just... Okay. Kokichi, I can see you. Okay, now I can see you.
Nice.
My favorite monster.
I remember Himika's reaction when I came home.
Oh, please tell.
Like, you know, I called you two instead of her, so she was a little sad about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, she was busy anyways that day, so yeah, I didn't want to kind of disturb her. She was having a magic show that day, so
Oh, okay.
you know. So after I came home in a wheelchair, because walking is not exactly great with that leg, but yeah. Ow! I just hit my leg. Ow. So yeah, she saw me and she jumped on me because she missed me. So she accidentally hit my leg and then apologized for 1 hour straight.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah. So now I am just kind of here vibing while Himiko is out with friends. She's not with Tenko probably. So yeah.
Gonta found the doodle. The doodle of Gonta as a unicorn.
Oh.
Shuichi thought that Gonta was. Low, please. This is what you would. Yeah. So.
Lovely.
I'm not entirely sure how you got convinced that that's what Gonta was, but sure. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You believe what you want to believe, okay? Sure, Gonta will be interesting looking.
At least I didn't thought you're a dick or something.
At least. Thank God. Thank a two of you. My goodness. Oh. Okay. What else? For some reason, you both were convinced that it was daytime, even though it was literally 10 minutes past 2 a.m. and the moon was shining through. And then Shuichi started pretending to be a werewolf. That was the thing that happened.
God.
Interesting to witness. Guts is pretty sure that's the barking that you remember.
But I didn't rip up my shirt or something, right?
Guts is very
Right?
to say, but you did rip the the hospital gown off.
But he was wearing underwear, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Good!
Yes.
Oh God.
You ripped up 5! The nurses kept bringing new ones and you kept ripping them off! You did that until Gota convinced you that it wasn't a full moon because it wasn't even a full moon!
I think I thought I was Jacob for
Yeah.
that moment.
Did Shuichi howl at the moon?
Yes. That was a thing that also happened. Every single time Shuichi every
No.
single time that Shuichi ripped up the hospital gown, immediately
Oh, no.
after just howled
God.
for at least 2 minutes straight.
I wish you could have filmed that.
Gonta was too busy making sure that you're wearing a hospital gown and not walking around shirtless in your underwear. Because you tried going outside of the hospital room and telling other people that you are a werewolf.
God, please.
This will keep Shuichi awake for the next 5 nights. He will just be like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'll hate myself for that.
And at one point, for some reason, I don't know
It was-
Kokichi just had the biggest craving for pineapples.
I don't even like pineapples.
Yeah, and at one point, Gonta got you some pineapples. You were eating them, and at one point, you tried to convince Gonta that you found SpongeBob.
So that's why I was hallucinating.
Yeah.
Aren't you allergic to pineapple?
Are you?
Did I swell up?
A little bit.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, when you swole up, you kind of thought that you were becoming an apple.
Sounds fun.
Started screaming at the top of your lungs for the doctors to come, and when the doctors arrived, you were like you were yelling at them like, I'm becoming an apple, help me not become an apple, I don't want to become an apple.
I found what I think I saw when I was hallucinating that SpongeBob was there. Jump scare warning.
Yeah, probably.
Oh god.
Probably.
Yeah.
Gonta wouldn't even be surprised if that's what you saw. Yeah.
Oh no.
Ew.
I have the pictures in my head again. From fucking Timmy.
Oh god.
Timmy.
Not Timmy again.
Timmy is really traumatizing if you think about it.
No one's noticed.
I am traumatized because of him. I wanna cry, God. Please don't. Oh god. Now I feel uncomfortable.
I mean, it was. Remember when I was over at your place and we saw that like mannequin in the room on your balcony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chinese.
Good times. I'm fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah? You sure about that?
No. Ow!
Now I wanna eat Chinese food.
Ask the Chinese under your bed.
What?
Shuichi
Do you have
has a
my leg?
Chinese. Shuichi has a Chinese person under his bed.
Here's my leg.
There is no contact.
We don't talk about that.
It's a long story, okay?
Yeah, it is.
The music is very fitting right now. For this whole situation, the music is very, very fitting.
Oh god. Delightful. Anyways,
God, I'm crying.
yeah. That was something for sure. That day.
It was.
Yeah.
Fun times.
The next podcast will be interesting. How will that go?
Guns, I can't wait
God.
to find out. Yay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck. That's all Gonta can say is just good luck.
Thank you so much.
Yay.
Me and Shuichi will try our best.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Gonta sure hopes so.
Don't stress me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything else from that night? As Fixie
I
mentioned,
I don't
really
remember anything.
Yeah, I mean, fair for you. I mean, I only remember like, before we left, one of the doctors was carrying a tray full of medicine and fell and the medicine spilled everywhere.
that was. Yeah, and for some reason there was a dog inside the hospital too, and the dog tried to eat the medicine.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't Kokichi?
Are you sure it wasn't Kaito? Okay. Anyway.
I won't keep like a dog.
Anyway, I think this was a fun podcast,
Yep.
and we
Yeah. Probably.
talked a lot about the bullshit that happened. I hope you guys found it entertaining. Yeah. Next week we will see about the special guest we'll be having. I am not speaking about. I'm not giving hints.
No hints.
So yeah, don't make sure to not miss that for sure. Don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell, and like the video live stream. Yeah, and we will see each other next podcast.